Hello, hello, everyone. It is getting pretty late. These are from this morning before I left the house. We had 6, which is in regards to family, the imperfect person, um, love, to care for family, trying again, beauty, harmony, high ideals, protection. Also, the Star of David with the 6 pointed star. Love, deep emotions, home, a natural caregiver. We've got the magnet under there, so that's a plus. Then we've got our bull, which is also our Taurus card. Grabbing the bull by the horns. Maybe there's going to be some kind of announcement with the microphone. We have the bear in hibernation, taking a time out, taking time to restore, going with the cycle of things, just the way nature intended for it to be. We've got this lipstick for, and it's makeup, enunciating a certain part of your face or feature. Maybe what it is that we're focusing on is important, and that being grace, I'd say. Maybe someone's asking to make up with someone regarding their first pancake not being quite a success. Maybe they're wanting to ask for forgiveness for being such a drain. And they could possibly asking you if you're ready to make this move. The world is your oyster. You can go anywhere you want to. Where would you like to move? That's the question. I heard someone say once, you can go anywhere you want. You're not a tree. But then I found out that trees actually, there is one kind of tree that actually does move. So there's that. I loved seeing the Are You Ready card today. That was nice. I thought it was cute. Especially it was in the morning and we gotta go. We had to go. I'm tired, folks. You're probably tired of hearing that. I haven't coughed all day and all of a sudden I'm coughing. Hope everyone had a great day. Depending on when you see this, is going to have a great day. We've got a magician. You got to make it a great day, right? Our eggplant. I remember someone saying that with the cards, you're supposed to shuffle and then take the third one in, but I never can seem to do that. All right, we've got our peace card. Number 12 adds up to a 3, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, to the mind, body, and the soul. So many different theories are coming out right now about the levels of the world and the earth and what it actually looks like. But, you know, I'm at the point where it's like I don't really care what shape it is or what different levels it has or whatnot. I'm just, I think people really need to focus on how to just be good people to one another before we can figure out the makings of it, right? Because if we're going to focus on the makings of it or what it looks like or how it's designed, it's just going to cause a lot more dysfunction for those people who are already a little bit dysfunctional. So I think it's important for us all to just kind of focus on our own well-being right now, our own correcting the dysfunction that is there, and then maybe delve deeper into the other things, unless that's the thing that needs to happen in order for everything just to come to the surface, right? The heart wants what it wants. Peace. Yes, the heart wants the peace, that's for sure. We've got props, a mask, Someone's pretending to be something. Maybe someone's pretending to be peaceful. We've got camera. Someone's taking photos, keeping record. Someone could be in the entertainment industry. Maybe they're taking photos of someone, documenting things. And then we've got the updo. Conservatively documenting things, conservatively taking photos of things. Maybe they think that they're not being seen, like they're being dignified, how they're taking their photos. I was in a parking lot the other day and someone came by with their phone, and they were driving and the phone was facing my direction, and the person's was looking my direction, but they were driving straight. And I'm thinking, well, that's peculiar. Why are you looking at me and not in front of you while you're driving? And why are you trying to have your phone? I don't know, folks. And just to follow up, I had mentioned, I believe, that I had their incident where I was minding my own business on the freeway, and there was a motorcycle that came and road raged me and tapped on my glass. He tapped on my glass hard enough that it's scratched in 2 different places. I mean, in the same area, in the same kind of section, but there's 2 scratches, like So, I mean, Grant, and just as a reminder, there was plenty of space in the lane next to me that he had no business or reason to be upset with me driving in my lane when he was coming up from behind. So there's that. Anywho, we've got the mirror. Someone needs to kind of take a look at themselves. Maybe someone is taking a look at themselves. Who's to say? Maybe someone's reflecting on a few things. Perhaps when they were a visitor in someone's home. Someone could be doing, well, I'm not going to say that right now. Let's just leave that alone. We've got the solidus, which is about the networks. A visiting network. Someone could be visiting someone's web page. Someone could be visiting someone's network. We've got the well. I finally colored it in. I don't know why I'm thinking that bucket should have been bigger. I don't know, but there's no handle there. This is where they go for the gossip. So there could be some kind of gossip happening online. Maybe you'll visit a web page and it has a bunch of gossip on it. And you're like, whoa, I didn't even know all that. Right? Just mind your own business. Entertaining yourself. Tuning out the world around you. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Sounds like someone's going to need a little help digesting whatever it is that they see. That's the key. Just being a sweetheart is the key, or just kind of making the best out of situations that might be hard to tolerate or deal with, especially when it comes to gossiping networks. We have a sinkhole here. The bottom is just falling out from beneath somebody. Just in case you're new here, these cards are all in different stages. These are cards that I've made. Some just have a word at the bottom because I wanted to be able to use the card. And then, of course, some of them are completely researched and colored in and whatnot. Like this one just has, I'm rubber, you're glue, what you say to me bounces off of me and sticks to you. Maybe someone's going to come and confront you with something and say something totally rude, and it's going to catch you off guard, and you're just going to be like, what was that about? Maybe about being cut off. Maybe someone's being cut off of a network. We've got honey, school, a professional, a broom. Someone's a professional cleaner. A professional sweep. It's a sticky situation. Someone's getting cut off from a sticky situation that is connected to some kind of network. And they're learning about some kind of professional sweep, getting rid of something or someone. We've got the submarine, which is also my Pisces card. Could have something to do with the Navy. Maybe they're submerging something. We've got the submarine that goes down deep into the waters, and we've got the sinkhole that goes down deep into the ground, right? We've got a rabbit. Rabbits can be promiscuous, right? I mean, they just have lots of babies. Cactus being left out to dry. It's a prickly situation. We've got a sticky situation. We've got a prickly situation. We've got a difficult situation because you can't get water from the well if there's no handle to bring that up. I mean, how are you going to turn that? You're going to have to use your bare hands to turn that, right? So it's difficult. For a female, could be a female from like Arizona or Nevada, somewhere from the desert states. Got a bag of balls here. Has a lot of options. Doesn't really know which game they're playing. We've got the bicycle. Man-made movement, moving at a kind of a slow pace. A couple of cycles. Taking a stroll, a leisurely ride, perhaps the first pancake. Try again. Are you ready? Are you ready to move? We've got the world is your oyster. If it sounds a bell, looks like a bell, it is a bell. Use your discernment. We've got a ram. Someone's trying to push their agenda. Someone's trying to protect their family. It's an Aries card. Someone's feeling pretty sure about themselves and their footing. We've got a drain. Maybe it's the Aries that's trying to drain somebody and block someone. We've got the blockage with the beaver dam. Cute little beaver works so hard and dams up all the water so it can't go freely. We've got brackets trying to categorize something to enclose, info separated, similar situation or limits, info not essential to the main point. So we've got a sticky situation, a difficult situation, a prickly situation, someone getting cut off. We've got the network there, and we've got the first pancake didn't work out, so they're going to go ahead and keep trying and clean up this situation by a professional because someone has this key. The heart wants what it wants, right? And what they want is that key. So they're going to try to push the agenda. It's going to be draining, and they're trying to block, and they're trying to categorize, and they're trying to enclose somebody to take a plunge of some sort. And not say anything. They're asking for someone not to say anything by delivering a cease and desist. Out of respect. There's a long list of people that they're sending cease and desist letters to. It's a calculated SHIT storm. Calculated supervision. It's a horrible situation. The thing that I don't understand is like, if you send someone a cease and desist, it's like if you don't even know the people that you're talking about or the storylines that you're discussing, it's like, how do you know what story is something that shouldn't be talked about or not? Because the people that are usually being mentioned in storylines are unknowns, right? Unless they're specifically mentioned. But even then, it's like, for like my example with my ex, I've never mentioned my ex's name. I've never mentioned anything about where they grew up or anything like that. So it's like my ex would be unidentifiable. I mean, I haven't even mentioned my name. So just saying, I have a feeling that if there are a bunch of people who are receiving these orders, and there's a bunch of people who are not able to speak on anything because they don't know what anything is in regards to, then there's probably going to be a hint of some kind of problem in the air. Because why would someone want someone not to say anything? Incense, someone's trying to get smoked out. Raising their prayers. Fragrance, reflection. Incense are important. In closing with the key, trying to categorize, trying to keep someone away from this key. We've got attachment here. This is all in circulating around this female. We've got attachment, some sort of attachment to this long, exaggerated story that someone keeps wanting to talk about. Pay attention. The grass is greener. Pay attention to your side of things. Maybe only speak about your side of things. Just tend to your own garden. You've got the purse. Protect your purse. Your purse is transforming. Your purse is evolving. Your purse is going next level. Sweet. So sweet. Sugarcoating this purse is the outcome. The journey and the Midas touch. Be careful what you ask for. I'm sorry, I'm dragging. I'm so tired, and it always seems like when I start, I'm not as tired as when I start speaking, so I apologize. We've got swab upside down. Someone's not as swab as they think they are. We've got feather here and falconry, so that's interesting. Birds of a feather flock together for sure. Falconry is when they used to use, or still do, use the birds to fight the battles. I know a lot of people will task crows with being monitoring spirits. I don't know how it works. I would imagine you'd have to have some kind of telepathy with the animals. I know there are some people who can communicate and discuss things with animals. I mean, I can get a gist of what animals might need or want, but I don't have that mind-to-mind kind of communication that just seems so out there. I'm sure it's a gift that kind of works and evolves like any of the other gifts may come about. So I'm sure it's a thing. I mean, I told you about my coworker who was seemingly communicating with the crow that was in our store. And I can tell you that I have crows that are always stopping, and I leave them water all the time. If I have a cup, and I always leave them water. I love crows. We've got a surprise coming here, and this surprise was underneath one of these cards or on top one of these cards. I don't remember. We have a tech issue here. This long drawn out story with the tech with the web solidus there. That's fitting. I did add some more of the word cards in. Let's see if anything comes out. This card wanted to come out, ask questions. I have a jack-o'-lantern coming up. I've got the black-eyed children. There was an article that I read about people would report that they had seen these kids with these hoodies on. Their skin was really pale and their eyes were just completely black. And that the kids would say, "Oh, just we need your help. We need your help. Don't worry, we don't have a gun or anything." And they would freak these people out. They said that the longer that the kids would stay at their door and knock at the door, the more feeling of dread and doom that they felt. Kind of freaked people out. We've got try again here, and we've got wood upside down. Trying again, kind of like that first pancake card. I think I was just pulling these out before. We've got 5 on top. A change is in the mixed. Intriguing. We'll never forget when that one person, "Oh, you're so intriguing." You don't know me, and that's like the first thing you say to me when I talk to you on the phone. It's just weird. Oh, here they go. We've got online. Okay, it's not just online. Someone is apparently around, and we've got that. We've got Scorpio. Scorpio is the witness or the witnessing Scorpio, a third party. Something to do with someone knows, or some knows in particular. Someone knows better. Someone knows better. The third party knows better. They're no longer an inspiration. There's a mole in the mixed. It's not online. It's in the real world. We've got pollution on the floor. A donor. People are going around and creating pollution. Maybe it's noise pollution for people, trying to keep people from doing what they're doing. Again, with the gossip. Laid is upside down, so someone's not getting laid. Maybe someone's donating the practice to somebody. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I hope everyone has a good day tomorrow. I want to thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe. I do have a couple other channels if you'd like to help me out with those so I can go live on those. One just needs 9 more people, and then the other one needs more like 33 more people, so I can get that one going. Anywho, thanks for being here. Those 2 channels are actually in the description of the main page. Make it a great day. Take care. Bye.